Welcome to Maine East Quarantalks, the show where Maine East Blue Demons stay connected through the quarantine.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Maine East Quarantalks. I'm your host, Kevin Kurian, and today I'll be interviewing one of the most coolest, chillest, and best-dressed teachers at Maine East, my statistics teacher, Mr. Montesano, also known as King Suave. Welcome to the show, Mr. Montesano. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. Happy to be here.
So, I have some couple questions for you. Would you be down to answer those questions?
Of course.
How has your family been during quarantine?
Mostly in pretty good moods. Most of the time we're getting along. Definitely times we're kind of being snippy at each other. Sometimes gotta, escape to our own space. We seem to get along mostly, maybe at night, like after dinner, watching a movie together or playing a game together. A lot of times during the day we're butting heads with each other.
It's great that you're getting along with your family because, everyone's like trying to stay as far as possible, but it's good that you're getting with your family and stuff.
True.
Second question. What's something about school that you're missing that you didn't actually expect that you would miss?
You know what I missed? I missed the structure of the day. I knew I would miss my students. I knew I would miss my colleagues. And I do miss them. But I think what I really miss is the structure of the day.
Right.
And being able to know kind of when, this was my class and when I had free periods and so forth, times to get things done. Now at home, I'm doing a lot with my own children through the course of the day.
Of course.
And, it's got to be really flexible with getting stuff done and when we do it. And a lot of it's kind of reacting, kind of flying by the seat of our pants here.
It's like a whole new schedule for your life, I guess you could say.
Yeah. And then it has a lack of schedule. I do a lot of the homeschooling or whatever you want to call it, remote learning with my own children today. And then, plus I got my Maine East responsibilities.
And I'm pretty sure your kids also have the e-learning, right? They have to take care of that and stuff. Yeah.
They do. No, my oldest is 11. She's in 6th grade. She pretty much can handle it on her own. But I got a 7-year-old that, going to need assistance, printing stuff out and clicking on. I mean, he doesn't have his own computer. He's just using my Chromebook, And then my middle child has a hand-me-down laptop that she's at least be able to navigate some things on her own, but she's kind of in between. So they all need the support.
Okay, yeah, that's good. It's good that they have like a father figure to lead them, help motivate them to do their work and stuff. So it's good.
Yeah, thank you.
For sure. Number 3, what is the best book you've read or the best thing you watched over quarantine?
Well, I've been reading about a book a week. When this quarantine first started, I was doing a lot more TV watching. So I was watching a lot of Dateline reruns in 48 hours. Right. Then when I started reading, I read The Girl on the Train. I read Gone Girl, and I read In Cold Blood. And I've read In Cold Blood before when I was in high school, but I wanted to read it again. Of those 3, I don't know, In Cold Blood's an awesome book, and I probably prefer Gone Girl over The Girl on the Train. I don't watch too much TV. So probably my favorite thing to watch have been like the true crime documentaries, such as Dateline. I love that stuff.
Right. Because we, as the people the seniors right now, and the people and the kids in high school, we all are really hooked onto Netflix. That's pretty much what we do now. But more people that are not in high school, they usually just focus on the news and everything, what's being coverage and everything. Yeah. Obviously, I don't know if you heard, but the North Korean leader apparently is dying right now.
Oh.
So yeah, he's pretty much dead. I think he's in a vegetative state.
From COVID?
I don't think it was from COVID. It was a heart surgery that was performed, but it went wrong. And so, yeah, so it's a pretty big world news right now because they don't know who's going to replace him.
Wow.
So yeah, that's what I found out. That's when I started paying attention to the news a couple of days ago, and I found out about that. So. Okay, next question. What is your go-to, I don't know what to do, I guess I'll do this activity?
Probably read. Or I'll, I do play with my kids, particularly outside if weather permits. So Yeah, so I usually read, or I do crossword puzzles with my kids inside. and play games with them, or we'll go outside, we'll play catch or ride our scooters, But usually, if I had a half hour and everyone was kind of chilling in the house, and I would probably grab a book. That's probably what I do.
Next question. What is your go-to quarantine snack or food? What would you like to eat?
I definitely would prefer the salty stuff over the sweets. So I would go into potato chips and dip, crackers and cheese, pretzels with cheese,
of course,
potato chips and dip. Mostly that. I find myself, midnight snack eating leftovers from dinner. My wife calls it my second dinner. But I don't go for candy and cupcakes and stuff like that as much as, chips.
Chips, I guess. Yeah, sure.
Chips and dip.
Pretty much chips, because it's hard for everyone because they're in quarantine and all the gyms are closed or anything like that. You can't really go out to work out or anything. So people are trying their best to stay away from sweets and everything.
Right.
So in my opinion, chips are a really good way to eat because obviously chips aren't the greatest, but it's the best thing we've got so far.
Yeah.
That's good. Number 6, what is something you've done that you're not particularly proud of during quarantine?
Oh, wow. Probably be a little short with my children or be a little short with my wife instead of just walking away, or if something, so more if there's hollering and stuff going on, or that's showing not being patient enough.
That's true. I mean, I don't blame you. This time it's it drives your mind crazy. I understand what you're going through, man.
Yeah. So,
what's the first thing you want to do when quarantine finally ends?
Meet up with my friends. Hang out with my friends. Either have them over at my house, go to their house, chill, have our kids play together, order pizza.
Exactly.
Have some soda pops. A lot of the stuff I miss is the little stuff. Just going to a pizza place with my friends, or
of course
hanging out in the backyard and having a root beer with them, and that's probably the first thing I'll do.
That's great. It's I feel once all this ends, the world is just going to be in a really happy state of mind that we haven't been in so long. And I think that's kind of good because the world is going through a lot right now. And so I feel once this ends, hopefully before July 4th, because I know July 4th is a pretty big holiday here. And once everyone comes together and everything. So hopefully we'll be good to go at before that. So
I hope you're right. That's going to be a heck of a party, Kev.
Sure. I hope so, man. What is your message to all the students and staff at Maine East, most particularly our seniors?
Well, with the seniors, I'm sorry your school year and your high school career is ending this way. For all students, I'm sorry your school year is ending this way. But the positive message is, you're helping the world. You're helping the community by staying inside. Sure. You're saving lives. It's much more important to do that than anything else right now. Just try to always be a lifelong learner. As you guys move on and graduate, just try to always be a lifelong learner and stay positive.
It's a great message.
Love each other and love each other.
Exactly. That's the main important thing that we need in this world. Love.
Yeah, love. Just love.
It's all love, man. So thank you so much, Mr. Montesano, for your input, for taking this time to being interviewed with me and everything. And this right here shows that you're an amazing teacher. There's not a lot of teachers out there. A lot of teachers are busy and everything, but you took time out of your day to being interviewed. So I really appreciate that.
You're welcome. Thank you for saying that.
For sure. And thank you guys for watching Maine East Quarantalks. And I'm your host, Kevin Kurian. And before I end the show, I would like to say a message to everyone in the quarantine right now. So times like this may be boring and very annoying, but I want everyone to take out of this break is to work on themselves, try something new and become a better person. Stay safe out there. Let's hope that this ends soon. So have a great day, everyone, and God bless you all.